All right, in honor of Breast Cancer Awareness Month, the Theta chapter wanted to have a real conversation with someone who has lived this journey. Today, I'm here with Ms. Laurie Morrow, the Executive Director for Economic Development and University Advancement here at Northwestern State University. How you doing, Ms. Laurie?
Good morning, James. Thank you for coming over to visit with me today.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for having us. So I have a couple questions for you today, just to inform the people. So first, we're gonna jump straight into it. Can you share a little bit about your breast cancer journey? When were you diagnosed, and what was that period of life for you? How was that period of life for you?
So, James, interesting story. I was actually diagnosed with breast cancer 10 years ago today.
Wow.
Today's the 10-year anniversary of my diagnosis. I can tell you that the initial reaction is shock, disbelief, and I think that's probably your body's mechanism for dealing with a crisis situation is just shock.
Mm-hmm.
So I was not excellent about my self-care nor my checkups. And like most women who have a busy life, a career, and a family, I was behind on my mammograms. So when I discovered that there was something that was not right, I immediately went for my mammogram here at Natchitoches Regional and discovered that there was a problem. We immediately went from mammogram to ultrasound and then straight into biopsy, which is where we just discovered the cancer.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's actually crazy that today is a 10-year anniversary for that.
I don't think it's an accident that you came to visit with me today.
Yes, ma'am. The second question I have for you is, during your treatment, what kind of kept you motivated and grinding during your toughest days?
So, one of the things that was important to me was to be able to maintain structure. And because I did receive treatment here at Natchitoches Regional, I was able to continue to work. So that was very beneficial to me to stay in a routine and to be able to continue to work. So I think that was probably one of the most helpful things to me.
Yes, ma'am. Did you have anybody like specific or in your personal life, or anybody in particular who like may have played a bigger part than anyone else in this during your time?
The saying is it takes a village, and there were so many people that were such strong supporters and mentors and helped me through the journey. But my mom was probably my greatest supporter and still continues to be. Of course, my husband and my children, but also a group of women that I've grown very close to. We're called the Pink Sisters of Sabine, and we have formed an organization to help breast cancer survivors and just to assist them in their journeys. So that's been very beneficial to try to take some of the focus off your own situation and try to help others.
All right, so what is one misconception that people may often have about breast cancer or survivors that you wish like people understood more?
James, that is an excellent question. So when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I was very ignorant and uneducated about breast cancer. I didn't realize there were so many different types of breast cancer. But one of the misconceptions that I had fallen prey to was that all breast cancer, must be hereditary, and that is absolutely untrue. In fact, over 80% of breast cancers diagnosed are not hereditary, and you do not have that family history of breast cancer in your family. So I felt like because I did not have those risk factors, I didn't have any history of breast cancer in my family, I kind of felt like I was safe from it, and that was very much a misnomer.
That's a great answer. The next question I have is, what advice would you give to young women and men on campus about early detection, self-exams, or even just advocating for their health?
I'm glad that you brought that up, James. You mentioned men and women, because men can also be diagnosed with breast cancer, and it's very important that we understand that. The best advice that I would have for anyone diagnosed with breast cancer and walking this journey is, number one, breast cancer or any type of cancer, it is not a death sentence. It is curable. It is treatable. One of the things that my doctor shared with me the other day is that in the medical world, 10 years cancer-free with no recurrence is considered a cure. So today I'm considered cured, which is kind of a big deal.
Yes, ma'am. Congratulations. Yes,
Thank you. So I would like to say that understand that cancer is not a death sentence. Number two, be kind to yourself. This is a journey, and it's your journey, and it won't look like anyone else's. So be sure to be kind to yourself, ask for help, and allow others to help you.
Yes, ma'am. All right, Ms. Laurie. The last question I have for you today is: now that you are a survivor and pretty much cured, how has your perspective on life and work changed?
Well, James, it certainly changes you. A diagnosis of cancer certainly changes your outlook on life. It changes your perspective. I'm certainly more cognizant of the time that I have with family and friends, and try to do better with the work-life balance, and just try to enjoy every day and be in the moment.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much. And lastly, before we leave, I just want to say thank you again for taking the time out to share your story with us. Your strength and transparency, it really means a lot to us, not just to the chapter, but to the students around campus who may need to hear this. So I just want to say once again, thank you, Ms. Laurie Morrow. And do you have any closing remarks or anything for the students?
I would like to say to all of our students out there to know your bodies, know what is normal for you, to don't be afraid to advocate for your health, speak to your healthcare providers, and just have that open dialogue and just take good care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am. And if anybody want to contact you, how may they be able to do that?
Yes, I'm located here in the Alumni Center and would love the opportunity to visit with anyone who has questions about breast cancer or may be walking this journey.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, Ms. Laurie.
Thank you.